Yo, what is going on YouTube? Crafty here, and we're back again with another Clash Royale video. Today we're going to be just doing some live gameplay here of the new update, the most recent update where they've kind of gone through and changed some of the characters here. If you guys haven't watched my video on the most recent update, definitely go check that out. I think it was my last posted video that was about Clash Royale. So we're going to be doing a couple different decks here. So I've been really enjoying log bait, just typical log bait decks here. I'm going to switch out Rocket back onto the Inferno Dragon here, but I've been kind of at a spot where my cards are slightly under leveled to the point where it's starting to become pretty hard. Running the Goblin Barrel has become a struggle because everybody has level 11 Zap, and it's very hard to get to level 6 Goblin Barrel. I'm working on it. Every time I see Goblin Barrel, I'm going to be buying it, and I'm also requesting it every Sunday. And then we're also going to be running this other deck. This is a deck that I saw Surgical Goblin use, and it's not too bad. I just got Ice Wiz level 2 today. I ended up getting out of my clan chest. We only got level 5 clan chest, but I got Ice Wiz out of it, so really lucky there. And we're going to start off with the Logbait deck, and we're going to see what we can do here in the ladder. I've been doing okay. I made it up to 3396 is my high, and I've done that twice. I still have yet to break 3400. It's going to be a little bit hard with the deck that I currently have. Okay, so I'm going to drop Gang over here, and we'll see what his answer is. So he's got a Furnace. Furnace is usually a kind of a big problem for my deck. So we're going to see what we can do here. Hopefully Archers get taken out with that. Okay, sweet. So we're going to take no tower damage on that side, and I'm going to go Barrel in the back left. I don't think... Okay, so the Mega Minion is going to take out 2 of them. We're going to get a little bit of damage off there, which is good, although his Furnace is going to prove to be an issue over here. So we're going to try to kill this, and then we're going to log it back, get damage out. Oh man, he's really doing a lot of damage to my tower over here. Hopefully we can draw. Okay, so we got Barbs off. This sucks, because the Furnace is 4. It's 4 elixir, and so basically what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to be rocketing the Furnace. This is bad. This guy really does counter my deck very easily, and this is kind of frustrating. Because I can't play. His deck is relatively low elixir cost here, and he's just shredding me. Looks like we got new meta coming in. Okay. So let me focus up. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, so we do have the Furnace over there. I'm going to plant Princess on the left side. Okay. And he's going to go Battle Ram. He's going to log that away. And I should be able to kill Battle Ram here. I wish we would have gotten a few more shots off over there. But I'm going to drop Barrel. And I'm going to... I don't want to waste Night. We're going to log that back just to cycle back here. I'm going to drop Gang over here. Hopefully his log isn't up. I'm going to Ice Spirit Freeze. Okay, so... Oh, man. We need to log this out. I probably shouldn't have done that, but that's okay. It's not going to connect, however. It's going to do... He's going to do slight work to that tower, though. Inferno Tower planted high. And get rid of this bowler here. We do need to get damage out on the tower here as quick as possible on any of them. We need to get his log out right now. His log needs to come out. We're going to lose. I don't see any conceivable way that I could win this. I just choked the log. Yep. Okay, that's game. GG's. Very bad play on my part. I don't know what to do, because I feel like his deck was incredibly cheap for what he was able to do, and he did have overleveled cards by quite a bit. This dude was rocking 2 level 9s. I have yet to even hit a level 8 on a single rare, so... Was he a level 11? No, he was a level 10. He must be just requesting those cards over and over again. That sucks. This dude also has a level 6 epic. I don't even have past level 5. So he out-leveled me quite a bit. We're gonna run that back one more time, see what we can do, see if we can get anybody like relatively close to our levels in terms of cards, he should be way higher in the ladder with what he was rocking. I usually like to send a Goblin Barrel at the beginning, just see if we can get some poke damage out or see if we can bait out some stuff like that. So I'm going to drop Princess here. I'm going to let the Princess kind of ride out. Okay, so now we have Night Witch, and I was going to try to predict, but we're just going to take, what, 3 shots here. That's not bad, so he zapped that out. Not a big deal. And we're relatively even in terms of damage. I'm up by 4 damage, which is really, really low. I'm going to, well, we don't really know what he has. We know he has Minor, so he's doing a Minor cycle deck with Night Witch. Night Witch is he's probably using Night Witch to tank, which is a really weird thing. But okay, so he sent his graveyard in. I'm going to drop Princess on the left side. I don't have a huge answer to this. We're going to drop Knight to try to tank for Princess. Princess, take him out as quick as possible, and we're going to go Gang. Now, he's probably going to use Fireball whenever he can. I'm going to log. I don't know why I logged that, but we went for it. Okay, so we're going to go Princess in the back over here. And, okay. Well, I don't know. I probably shouldn't have dropped that Knight because now I'm just going to lose a Knight for no reason. But he will start tanking, so I'm going to throw in Goblin Barrel. Hopefully he tanks enough that the Goblin Barrel can get a few shots off. He zapped it off. Dang! Well, we are poking him away slowly, and we are up in terms of damage by about 500, which is good. Now, his graveyard, I don't know why he keeps dropping the graveyard. I don't think it's like all that big of a threat to us. That might be a little bit too late. Okay, so we managed to play that off. I don't know what to do. I want to drop this here. Now, he is going to probably just try to overrun my Inferno Tower is probably his idea. So we're going to go Princess in the back. So I don't know if he probably has Fireball. Well, he does have Fireball. So try to give him the least amount of Fireball value as possible. Okay, so I wanted to keep that alive, which we did. Inferno Tower is locked on to the primary target. We're going to log this all away. And we take very little damage there, although we don't have an offensive yet. And his zap may or may not be down. I'm not quite sure. We're going to drop in. Okay, so his zap's down. He should not have Fireball. If only I could have went Knight a little bit earlier. That would have been a better plan here. And we're going to Ice Spear on top of this. Okay, so, man, we are, again, even in terms of damage. I do need to do something here. Rocket here. We're going to drop Gang in the back. Log again. He's getting a lot of poke on me because he has cards that I'm kind of unable to play against. Although he did just waste his Lightning, so hopefully he doesn't have the Fireball to... Man, this deck really kind of gets countered by 2 spell decks, and I have a feeling this is going to run out of time. He's playing a lot of stuff that I can't really necessarily play around. Like, I'm having to rocket his minion horde every time, which is a huge issue here. So Ice Spear on the side. We're going to drop Knight again. I think this is going to be a tie. We're going to play for the tie here. He keeps having everything ready for me. The Knight. Oh, I just logged the wrong thing. Okay, so that's okay. Yeah, it's totally fine. This is going to be a tie here. I don't see any way that he could win. We're going to go, and well, actually, here. We need to bait out these long enough. We're going to Ice Spear down at the bottom, and we're going to log off, and that's going to be the tie there. Wow, that was a rough game. That was a rough game. So the log bait is proving to not work all that well, and I may have played those wrong. What we're going to do is we're going to play this new deck that I saw Surgical Goblin do that I was telling you guys about. We're going to see what we can do here, and I know I need to level these cards up. I've just been saving my gold for the Night Witch when she comes in. If I level those up, that might help me out a little bit. But yeah, so we're going to try this deck out and see how it goes. And then after that, we're going to go back to this most recent match that I just played and see what plays I could have been doing better. So I don't know how to play this deck super well. I have, like, so watching Surgical Goblin play, he definitely, obviously he's a very good player, so he made it look super good. But it also seems like it's going to be a hard play here. And so he is minoring as well. I'm going to drop the poison. That was a good poison value. But it sucks because, okay, so we're going to send Miner in the back here. And I wish I had log here because I could log this away. Minions are on the rise. They really are. They're becoming like a very, very strong set of cards if they weren't already strong. The fact that they can be overleveled really easily makes it so that they're showing up very often in this current meta. It's kind of frustrating. I've already taken a lot of damage here. I don't have a huge answer to this this baby dragon, and he already has the witch coming. I need to be able to lock on to the baby dragon. So I tried to bait the knight skeletons first, or not the knight, the witch's skeletons. And okay, so the witch is coming through. We need to send in. His miner is really, really proving to be an issue. We're going to log this all back. And I don't think I'm playing this well. I think I'm playing this terribly. I don't understand the miner control very all that well. And yeah. We're going to have to, this is a learning experience for us today. This is really frustrating. So he's got Hog as well. And we don't have a lot of answers to that in terms of the cards I already have out. And he's fireballing it. Like, this dude's deck is countering me like I've never seen before. I have yet to be doing any damage to his tower. It feels like he's got 12 cards in his hand. This is something else. I would have never guessed to be countered by this really weird deck. And I feel like I should be pushing another lane. I don't know. We just don't have any aerial attackers here. I'm going to drop the... logging that all the way. This is just frustrating. There's not really anything I can do at this point. We're going to send Miner and some... and I don't even have... So we're going to drop Poison, I guess. I don't even have log up. Like, I don't know what to do on this tower. It really feels like you can't really control anymore. This is like starting to become something really weird. I am completely unable to play the decks that I've been playing and have been successful with. We're going to definitely need to go back and do a learning from your mistakes in this video. Definitely still going to post this though, because... wow. Okay, so again... overleveled Hog Rider. We're starting to see, ever since the nerfs, we're starting to see a rise in Hog Riders, and also there's been a lot of, like, I don't know. I'm just starting to, like, the meta is getting to a point where it is so diluted because nobody knows what the meta is anymore because of all the nerfs, that it's just getting really weird. I have seen a lot of golem push decks though, so those have been you can see I'm not having a very good time with this game recently, which is why I'm uploading Pajama Sam. So let's see what we did here. And we're going to watch the draw here. Man. Alright. So in the beginning, I think I throw the Goblin Barrel off to the right tower. I tend to push the right. I just like the right usually. So he fireballs that. So we are already ahead in Elixir. I try to get some damage out. I probably should have dropped the knight here so that we could have tanked for the princess and kept the princess alive. I left myself in a really weird position here. Honestly, I didn't see the miner coming in right away because I was preoccupied by the Night Witch. The threat of the Night Witch is still ridiculous. She is still an incredible card. Whatever anybody tells you, they're wrong. She is very good still. 260 damage per hit is still good no matter what you do for 4 elixir. She has pretty good health, and also bats are just one of the best supporting cards in the entire game, or supporting characters in the entire game if set behind something. So don't let anybody lie to you. Still a great card. So here, the only counter I could have thought of that still wasn't just such a waste of elixir was to do what I just did. So he goes Giant Skelly here. I logged away, which was an absolute waste of a log, in my opinion. I mean, yeah, we did log away the skeletons that spawned from the... I can't even remember what it's called anymore. From the tombstone, but I don't know if that was necessary. And then also dropping that knight was a very ill-timed. I thought I needed him and it ended up being a waste. So here again we see me getting zapped out. Goblin Barrel again being countered by zap so easily because Goblin Barrel is an epic and zap can be overleveled because zap is unfortunately a common card. Very frustrating here. So we ended up countering this pretty well. We get the log out, and we're winning. But I don't know how I was getting the damage I was. I think I needed to start cycling rocket. Theirs just became a big issue as I needed to hold on to my rocket because that oftentimes was my only counter to his minion horde. The minion horde was just such a problem for me. There was no way for me to take it out while also having a reliable counter for the rest of his team. Currently, he's got Night Witch, Miner, Goblin Barrel. So he's got like 8 win conditions. Literally, like his whole team feels like a win condition. Goblin Barrel, Miner. He's also got Giant Skelly. Man, this deck is really, really good. To like, I don't know. It's really easy to overwhelm with, I guess. And I'm also not playing the best against him. I should have let the Night Witch cross the bridge, but I tried to drop the Knight before my princess died. I just don't know what I could be doing better in this situation. If you guys have any comments about what I could be doing here to be more efficient, let me know, because this was a real struggle in this game. I honestly, I really feel like that he just countered my deck. He always had a Fireball or Zap up, which my main win condition being Goblin Barrel is completely countered by. Not something you see often. You don't normally have Fireball and Zap. Sometimes you'll have Zap or Log, usually only one. But, man. So this was a good play. That was good, really, really good rocket value. But too bad, too bad he had the Miner. And his Zap is so strong that it's taking out pretty much all of my cards ready to be played here. So he goes for the Goblin Barrel in the middle to take out the Princess, which I don't really understand that play by him, but it worked. I thought it was a tricky barrel at first, but it was not very tricky. So here we're going to see us getting flooded again by the minions. Okay. We ended with that 666. That's probably why we lost the next game. The bad luck coming in. Man, honestly, I really don't know what I could have done better there. It's kind of hard to learn from your mistakes when you don't really see any mistakes. Like, I don't think I necessarily played well, but I don't know what I could have done to put damage out on his tower without sacrificing a lot, like getting a loss, because that was rough. Also, Miner control deck. I don't know how to play it. We're going to learn this stuff. We'll be back next time with some better stuff here. And until next time, guys, peace out and God bless.